Hi dear souls, this is Celeste and we are going to take a look at how to attract the right person, love relationship or the right tribe, your tribe or the beneficial people towards you. Now at first I thought that this was going to be only for single people, but as I was doing the reading I got this inspiration because the reading was about also how to attract your tribe or beneficial people in your life. So it can be accessible to all people, not necessarily only single people. This is an in-depth reading, so please take your time with this, re-listen as many times as you feel. The better you integrate the information, the easier it will be for you to use it. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be. And I think you will hear me say this a lot of times. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be. But clarity is not only given by me, it's not given by someone else. Clarity comes from within you when everything is put in order and integrated. To get the best out of your reading, listen to the video section about how to work with this reading. If you are new to pick a card readings, then let me explain how this works. This is a general reading with a personal touch because you get to choose between these 4 piles. I am reading for a group and for a dominant energy. If you are close to the dominant frequency, then most things will resonate. If you are not, then some things will resonate. You will need to pick and choose what works for you and let all of the other things go. Do not expect this to be like a personal reading, although sometimes it may feel this way. Try not to take things literally and to let the information sit with you for a while. The actual guidance will come from your divine self. Let the guidance arise from within. Remember that you have free will and no reading can actually bind you. If uncomfortable feelings or judgments come to the surface or you get triggered somehow, remember that this is an opportunity for you to work with that trigger or those feelings. By working with the uncomfortable issues, you grow and expand in consciousness. After you choose your pile, you can go into the description box and find the timestamps so that you can jump straight to your reading. You can choose one pile or more. Sometimes you may not find the pile that speaks to you, and this means that there may not be a message for you in this reading at this moment. Let's discuss a bit how to get the best out of a reading. Each reading has the potential to help you, but your action will also be needed. By integrating and clearly understanding the message, you will help yourself by making the information work for you in beneficial ways. During the reading, my voice, my state, represents the energy being exposed through the reading and not necessarily my own natural state. There are readings that may bring to the surface deep feelings of anger or pain or insecurity, for example, and I will express those through my state or voice. Sometimes my voice may express many vibrations all at once, and this may prove to be uncomfortable. Some readings may get you confused because of the liminal space I'm working from, the energy explored, and because many times the information may not be linear. Some readings may trigger you or activate uncomfortable feelings and judgments. Now, this mostly happens for personal readings. In general readings, I usually encourage you to let go of all of the things that you feel they don't resonate with you, because they may actually be for the general vibration, the dominant energy, and not about you. But if those come and you feel they are about you, remember that this is a great opportunity for you to notice these triggers, these feelings and judgments, and work with them to understand their message. I have my own language, so even if for me the message may be clear, for you it might not be, or it may take some time. By working with the reading, you will arrange it and order it so you may clearly understand it. You can do this by taking notes, making a summary, taking your time and contemplating on the visions and questions, using the exercises if there are any mentioned. These are some ideas to get you started, but you may receive more according to what you need. Re-listening may help, especially with long or intricate readings, because these contain so much information and detail. When you re-listen, you will understand new things, new details, and new perspectives. Sometimes re-listening is strange. It is like you've never listened before, although you did. This happens to me too, and most of the times is very exciting. So take your time with it. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be. The structure for this reading is as follows. We have the first aspect here, and is what makes you most attractive. So you can attract the beneficial people or the right person or love relationship in your life. And we have a tarot card and several oracle cards to discover that. So we will see here not just one quality but several aspects of your main power of attracting people, of attracting beneficial people in your life. Then the second aspect here is what you cannot control or change or work upon so you can attract more people. Then we have the emotional mental state that helps attract this person, relationship, or beneficial people. Then we have actions here to do in order to attract the beneficial people. Then here we have the first step, important energy in this process, focus when starting a new relationship, and then the last card, which will be about self-care, and we have a few affirmations here on their backs. Now let's choose your pile. First, take a few breaths, come back to yourself and center. To ease the state, I'm going to quickly guide you. Relax and get comfortable. Feel your body and notice the tensions. Let go of the tensions slowly and become soft. Clear your mind and your emotional field. Ground and stabilize your field. Strengthen your auric protection and safety. Feel safe within your field. Imagine a sphere of light, any color you desire, around your body and feel safe within. If you cannot imagine, it's okay. Just feel the contours and the energy of your body and feel connected and safe within. Now open yourself to receive the reading in a way that is useful for you. Ask that you get clarity and that you hear what is meant for you. Now that we are ready, let's choose your pile. And for pile 1, we have this fire crimson heart. For pile 2, we have this highlight moon. This highlight moon. For pile number 3, we have the selenite heart. And for pile number 4, we have the clear quartz moon. Now take a few moments, a few breaths, and choose your pile or piles. Hi pile 1 and welcome to your reading. You've chosen the fire quartz heart. We are going to take a look on how to attract the right person or the appropriate love relationship into your life. And for this, we're going to take a look first at what qualities make you the most attractive, so you know what you need to employ to actually attract the right person for you. So let's dive in. For now, I'm going to just let the visions and all of the other information to come as I explore the cards. But in this pile, what I feel is an immense desire to live, a passion for life, a passion for adventure, for exploring multiple ways of loving someone, of being with someone, experimenting from the higher level, from the desire to just learn different ways to express love, and also to learn so many things about how it is to be loved by different types of people and how it is to be together in different moments of life with different people. So you might have different partners who will be right for you in different periods of your life, and that would be okay for you. That would be joyous and useful, and will keep you young, will keep you passionate, and also you will learn a lot by the people that you bring as partners in your life. So let's go and see what makes you the most attractive to the appropriate person. And we have the sun and the hummingbird here for you. And I also have a few more oracle cards to look at that. But first, let's see this amazing quality. Now, your amazing quality is to be yourself. So when you are yourself, all that you can be, you're the most attractive. When you put on a mask, when you try to be someone else, when you try to be better, when you try to be more beautiful than you are, then it's unnatural for you and you become a bit, not so attractive anymore. Because it's like you are dimming your light when you do this. It's like the sun, which is you here, becomes smaller and smaller, and people do not see it anymore. So your most attractive features is actually you in your best self, when you are the best, when you feel enthusiastic and passionate about life, your positive nature, that outgoing nature, when you are always there for people to lift them up, to caress them, to warm them, to give them a positive outlook on life, to be that person who is always joyous and happy, and who intoxicates everyone else with your state, with your positive state, to be that young mind, but also intelligent, down to earth, really stable in your innocence, to be that innocent person who looks at the world through the eyes of a child. So these qualities are making you the most attractive. Your innocence, the way you see people with positive, in a positive way, and the way you look at life through the eyes of a child, and the way you play, like your playfulness, your enthusiasm, your passion for life, your uncanny intelligence, your uniqueness, the way you are in your natural environment. Your intelligence is really shining, and the way you think in a positive way, the way you make people get out of their dark moments, the way you just know what to do when people are in a bad emotional state, or in a negative state of expression. The way you turn the black into the white, the way you turn everything, and the way you see the good in people, the beautiful, the mighty, the potential in people, the way you express in a positive, joyous way, in an enthusiastic way. You're like the life of the party, of the group. So when you are in the center of the attention, with expressing yourself naturally, easily, in your innocence and enthusiasm and playfulness, that's when you are the most attractive. And we have here the hummingbird. The hummingbird knows how to be and to express this positive outlook on life, and it's so rapid, like the beat of its wings, it's so rapid and stable at the same time. And this inspires me to tell you that you have a stable intelligence, although your vibration is high. Your vibration is so attractive to other people, just like this bird goes for pollen and finds beautiful flowers. This is how people come to you to get nourished by your light, by your passion, by your enthusiastic self. And when you dim your light, it's like the light has been put out for other people in your vicinity as well. Also, your leadership, the way you lead people with innocence and intelligence, that is also delightfully attractive. That is also something people will appreciate about you. But this leadership is like a play, it's like a game of playfulness. It's not something that it's dictating to someone else something to do, or giving them orders or something. It is a playfulness there with which you guide people, with which you become the center of attention and the leader in a group. And that is also extremely attractive. Your power to lead and inspire other people also attracts the right person for you. But you need to be careful here, because a lot of people will be attracted to your light. A lot of people will consider you attractive in your natural state, and you may need to discern by other means who are the people that are right for you. Because you may get admired, you may get actually really, well, let's say admired by people, but they may not always be the right person for you. They may admire some things, and they may get also infatuated with you, with your light, addicted somehow. And this needs to be verified by your intelligence and discernment. So let's see the other cards. I'm seeing a lot of birds right now, because you're this type of moving fast, like I said before, trying to experience a lot of things, and doing this at a rapid pace. And you may actually drive people away or change people really fast around you, because you are changing fast, because you desire to live at a fast vibration, at a fast pace. And this may be really uncomfortable for some people who desire more stability, who desire you to not move that fast. And this may actually make people around you just change a lot, and that is okay for you, because you will always attract new people and new experiences, and this is part of your growth and your yourself, you being attracted and attractive to new things and experience in your life. Now let's see these cards as well. And here we have Blue Moon, Second Chances and Magic. And we have also Wild Violet with Self-Actualization and Individuality. So I've also spoken about individuality, like your personality is what makes you attractive, your self-actualization, the fact that you always change, that you evolve, and that you seem to have this light that attracts people, and your light grows and attracts even more. And I'm seeing a lot of birds singing, and I'm hearing the songs. They are so beautiful, because this light of yours, it's like the song of this hummingbird and also other birds. It's humming, it's attracting people. Your vibration is singing to the appropriate people to come to you. So when you are at your best, you are attracting the actual best persons around you and the best love relationships around you. Second chances and magic. So there is something magical about you, something that people cannot understand, even if you are so open and refreshing and intelligent, and they have so many things to admire about your personality and self. I'm also seeing many of you being really beautiful in your expression, the way you express and the way you look. Some of you may not be that physically beautiful, but you exude beauty from within. And this magic always attracts people to understand you, but most of them may not be able to understand you, but they will still stick around because you are magic, and also they like your innocence, and because you also give second chances to people. And this is so rare. Like, there are many who do not even think about giving second chances, and that do not have this magic of turning what is wrong into what can be right and seeing the potential. And you are doing this because you know that people can change. You know that you change every single moment. So you are giving this opportunity to other people as well. And this is helping people just be natural around you, and knowing that if they are wrong, if they are mistaken, you may actually help them rise and help them just change that and realize their mistakes and grow, instead of being punished, instead of receiving a punishment from you. And this attracts a lot of people towards you, and this is why you also need to discern and to know who is there because of your light, because of growth, because you are so inspiring, because you help them change, and who is there as a match for you. Let's go further and see what you cannot control. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And we see that you cannot control destiny of people and change. I've already spoken of change, the fact that you change and grow, and you cannot control that. And this is why many people may get thrown out of your wheel, because they get thrown out of your cycle. You go through so many cycles of growth in this lifetime, and many may not just do that. So when you get to the end of a cycle, you will push out all of the people who no longer fit with the new cycle. And you may not understand this sometimes. You may think they don't like you anymore, that they don't understand you, and that is true. They just don't fit with your new vibration anymore, and they get thrown out from your circle. They just leave, or they just say they don't know how to perceive you anymore. Some of them may actually tell you, well, I liked you before, but now I don't. I don't understand it. I loved you like you were before. But because you change, you just can't keep the same people in your vicinity unless they change with you. Unless they agree to change with you, then you cannot keep them. So you cannot control the people around you. You cannot control the people you attract and the people that stick with you. Those that stick with you are capable of adjusting to your change, are capable of going with the change, and also of adapting and growing with you at the same rate or at a similar rate. So this is what you cannot control, the people coming towards you and what they do, their paths. You cannot keep them longer. You cannot change them yourself. You cannot expect them to change because of you. This is why may be difficult for you, because people may just leave your side because they cannot keep up with you and your growth and your light and your speed and your vibration. And this may also be painful at times, and I'm really sorry for that, but they cannot keep up with you, and this is why you may just leave them behind, and you may realize that you cannot do anything about this. You cannot keep them there beside you, because there are moments when you realize you cannot even speak with them anymore. Let's go to the next one and see what emotional mental state will help attract this person that is right for you, or the right love relationships. King of Coins. So we have here, and we see that your mental emotional states need to be stable and focused on your abundant self, on being generous, on giving from your light, from your awareness, from your intelligence, of being the provider, of being supportive, being there for people, being also comfortable with who you are, and being resourceful, being the one who is able to solve things for other people, being the one with the solution, with the ideas, with the helping hand, being the one who is stable for other people. Again, even if you are stable, you will still change, because that stable state of yours is yourself an inner assuredness. It's that state where you are assured and secure in your own self, and it's not a state where you are fixed in a certain expression, or in a certain thinking pattern. So when you are generous and sure of yourself and stable in who you are and understanding and open, and the one who is able to lead and give ideas and solutions to people, this is the state in which you most attract the right people towards you. And this is actually this is valid for all people, not only love relationships, but also friendly relationships. And go forward and see the actions to take. And now I'm feeling such a pressure. I have a state of exhaustion and a state of not wanting to speak anymore, because I'm feeling this exhaustion of just being there for people, of just doing all of those things. I'm just hearing a voice in my head saying, well, yes, but I've been doing all of those things, like being generous, being there for people. But I still cannot figure out the right people for me. I still feel that I'm not there yet to be able to recognize those people or that right person. And I'm feeling that I'm getting them I'm pushing them away somehow when I am in myself. And this is true. This is true for you because you are such a powerful energy. You are such a powerful energy and you exude light and leadership. And you will also push people away because of this. And also push people away because of your light and your growth, and because not many, or there will be people that will not like you or understand you. And you may attract those people because you are such a generous person and a positive one, and you inspire people. And those people who will be pushed away, they've been inspired by you. They have gotten what they needed from you, and they cannot have any more. So this is why they are pushed back. They cannot handle anymore for a time, or it has been enough for them. So you haven't failed them in any way. You don't need to talk down to yourself and just feel that you needed to do more for them so they will stick around. They don't need to stick around. You need to adjust and acknowledge that you cannot control the change and the people around you, and this incredible movement and rapidity and the time in which they come towards you. And this is like a lesson for you to learn of patience and understanding that not everything is in your grasp, and you need to work with the spiritual side, the invisible side, and also let yourself be guided, as you cannot control the guidance as well. And when you accept this, that people will change fast, and that people will leave you and will leave your side, you will get to have a peaceful state, a calm state, and just go along with it in that playfulness of yours with enthusiasm, because you will not be so affected by the people leaving. You will be attracted by the people coming in all of the time, and those people leaving will not be a big deal for you anymore. You will not be focused on that. You will let them go, and that will actually clear out people faster, and also you will not receive maybe harsh words, or you will not support conflicts as much as before, when keeping people or being as upset of their leaving you. So let's go ahead and see the actions. And we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. My God, you are such a powerful, extremely enticing and enthusiastic person. I mean, you have such great light and vibration that you may even attract the ones who are lost, that they do not know their way, and they may get upset of being beside you many times. You may also attract people who are just there for you to help you grow more. Of course, everyone helps you grow, but I'm speaking about those people who will be like a noise in your life. That noise is there to also help you grow into the way you see yourself, into your power and your positive outlook on life. So here the steps is you getting to be yourself in your full power, embracing your full power, being the leader, being the one who gets in front of the people and leads, being the one who takes challenges right on, being the one who sees and who sheds its skin rapidly, being the one who just radiates its light and shines the light on the darkest places, and being the one who leads, being the one who is really, really stable in your own power and beauty, being the one who is able to use this intelligence of yours and in a useful way to guide people, but also to embrace who you are, to embrace being the one in the spotlight, to embrace being the one who is that force for other people, driving them to their targets, driving them to their goals. You need to set your eyes on something and just go for it and be passionate about it, and go ahead and go to the target. And actually, you will need to pick the person that is the right person for you. Nobody will tell you that, not even faith, not even destiny, because you will also help shape that person. You will also change that person. That right person will change with you at your own rate. You will be like in a harmonious hum, always humming together, going fast and having this passion to live life and experience life in its fullest. You need to show that passion, that drive, and be okay with that. And those people that stick around will be those people that adjust to you and not the other way around. And when you will see those people that stuck the most with you, you will find a person that will be your soulmate, or that will be a person with which to experience a longer period in your life. And this person will be admiring you in your full power. If you're not in your full power, then that person will have nothing to admire and will actually be pushed back by your lack of expression. That person will feel the weakness in you and not who you are. And by showing who you are in your full form, in your full power, embracing everything that you are, minding your own business, having your own goals, you do not actually have to go after the person, but go after your dreams and who you are. Just be natural to yourself, and that person will stick around you. That person will be similar to you, but not quite. Will actually support you in a different way, will support you, will support your power, your growth, your light, your intelligence, your innocence, your positivity, and will help you drive this vibration of yours even higher. They will be like someone who will help you rise, and they will be that counterpart. For example, the calm one, the one who is always there knowing what to counsel you, how to counsel you, the wiser aspect, not necessarily that you are not wise, but you need wise counsel as well to employ your power and your leadership. in the right direction. So you will find this person by being your full self and by pursuing and being focused on your goals and by accomplishments, by your own accomplishments and by you being in the spotlight. Okay. Let's go and see this is the first step here. And we have purity and solar plexus chakra. Again, the sun here, purity. So your first step is to purify your solar plexus chakra and work with it because you need to purify your willpower, your direction, your energy, so you have accomplishments, so you can be the leader that you know you are, so you can be the power and the light for other people, so you can express easily, so you can put order into your life and know what is your purest intention. What are your goals? You need to have some order here and purify everything in your life and in your thinking, so you know that you are the light, so you know that you need to shine, so you find out how to express yourself in your full power, in your full force. And when I'm telling about force, I'm not speaking about an aggressive force, but the force of life and passion itself. Now let's go further and see important energy on your way in this process of finding the right people. So we see overcome any obstacle with Rhino Spirit. Why is this not focusing? Okay. And Spirit Guide. So it is important that you let yourself be guided throughout your expression, that you overcome any obstacles in your way. And I am not speaking about imposing on someone something. The obstacles here are not the obstacles that you see in other people when trying to just help them see that a relationship will be appropriate between you. So changing people are not the obstacles here. What obstacles you need to overcome are your own. What I've said here, purifying your solar plexus, your thinking patterns, the way you express, so you actually exude the light in the purest form. So you actually attract people who are attracted to your purest light and vibration and not your shadows and your old thinking patterns. And it's important to overcome the obstacles so you may achieve, so you may be that person who achieves things and is proud of their achievements and their own power to create, but also being guided. Because we see here you cannot change everything or other people or karma or consequences, so you are not in control about everything and anything that is in your life. So this is why here we see that it is important to hear the spirit guides and to follow the guidance. Let's go further and see what to focus on when starting a new relationship. And we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And retreat. Strange, right? Retreat. How can you focus on retreat when you start a new relationship? Well, what I see here is that you need to keep yourself as in a natural expression and not try to conquer people and not try to go over them, because you have such a great powerful expression, and you are this being who has influence on other people. So by retreating here, what I understand is that you need to stop your influence as not to be so great on the other people, so you can actually see them, so you can actually see how they are instead of how they are influenced by you, so you can get to know them in a way that's more natural for them. This is why here retreating is like keep you the light to yourself for a while and let them exude theirs. So don't shine as bright, especially at first. This doesn't mean not to be yourself, but try not to be that overpowering influence and let them express freely, and let them show themselves, so you will get to know them better. This is how you will get to know people better, and this will be easier to discern who is the right person for you or the appropriate people. And love is all around you. This reminds you that you can always find love, that you shouldn't keep so tightly or try to keep people around you, because you will always find another one. Or wow, this is so difficult to speak here. This is so difficult because it's difficult for you to do this. I feel this. I feel such a great challenge here to understand that love is all around you as truth, that you may not be seeing this right now, that you may not be aware of this. I feel that you may also be ignoring people that may be appropriate for you as a love relationship, and you may not be seeing them. This is why here you need to retreat a little bit, so you can actually see them and not your own light, and not what you exude and not what you project, but how they are. And by doing this, you will actually understand how to use your light and your power and your expression in another way, how to also empower people, and how to express and exude and radiate, but at the same time not influence, and let others and invite others to express and be free around you. Also, they do that, but they may hide from you in your own light. This is what I feel that's happening here. Because they may be either ashamed to express in their natural selves, or either they actually like you so much, they do not want to disappoint you, and they may think they will disappoint you, but that's not always so. So here you are invited to believe that love is all around you, and to know how to keep to yourself, and let also others express in an easier way, so you know them, so you get to know them better and you get to see them better. Retreat here also speaks about a distance, because it is necessary to have some distance in order to see better. You know, when you are too close to something, you will not see it anymore. It will all be in a blur. So by retreating, you get to see things better. Also, you get to improve your perspective and also see those people who are beneficial for you. So we have reached the end of this reading and we have the last messages for you here. And this is change, of course. Change course. Change, of course. Of course, because you are the change. And we see here a closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. It is time to change course for you because you are always changing course. You are always finding new doors and new keys. And this is why this message here, a closed door is an invitation to move in a better direction. This is reminding you that when the cycle ends, people will choose to leave you. And this is okay for you because those closed doors will be an invitation to move in a better direction. And then we have feelings. Let's see. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. So here also speaks about the sadness of people leaving your side. And healing begins with feeling this, and it's okay when you acknowledge that this is happening, and it's okay because you are changing and this is your experience. Then you are gentle with yourself and tender with your heart, and you get to heal and feel also supported and guided. I wish you all of the best. May you find the right people by your side. May you recognize them. May you get to be this power of attraction. May you get to exude your natural self and be this beautiful, positive inspiration for other people. I wish you the best. And I hope and may you find this beautiful person that you're looking for or persons, and may you have all of the happiness in the world. If you've enjoyed this reading, then go ahead and comment, let me know about your experience. If you would like to support this channel, click the like button, and you are also invited to support this channel in other ways. You will find the other ways in the description box, and may you be blessed with prosperity. If you would like to subscribe to be notified about everything I post, then click the subscribe button and also the notifications bell. You are also welcomed on the Telegram channel. Click link in the description box, and then there you will get notified about everything I post. Until next time, where I hope I'll see you again. Bye, and may your life be beautiful and full of accomplishments. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this Howlite Moon. Let's get to your reading. I will let the visions or other information to just come to me while I look at the cards. Sometimes this is what I feel like doing. Oh, what? Oh, it's difficult to... Oh, come on. So let's see the qualities that make you the most attractive. And we have the Three of Wands and the Golden Egg. The Golden Egg. You are this treasure that people find. When they find you, they think they have the golden egg. You know the golden egg that can make your wish come true? So when people, the right people, find you, it's like they found this treasure and they treasure you so much because you are like a lucky coin. You are like a person who helps them see how to make their wishes come true. And you are a power of manifestation. And you are a power of confidence, of letting go of expectation, of letting go of things that bother you. You are such an easygoing person. This is what I feel here. I see a person just laughing in a garden, in a park, in a wide plain, green plain, really beautiful sunny day, and they are strutting along, they are jumping around, they are goofing around, they are making all of these faces, trying to help people feel better. Like being a clown, being the funny face, being the person who is always there to make other people laugh and to make other people feel well despite all of the negativity, despite everything that is there. You are this person who looks into the future and says, well, things are gonna be all right. Things are going to start looking up. Things are going to start being better. And you're this positive inspiration, intoxicating people with the way that you see things, with your perspective. You have this perspective of seeing that things will get better. Not that they are already good or that everything will always be fine, but that things eventually will improve. And you have this desire to go forward, and you're passionate and inventive. People appreciate the inventivity and the fact that you always find new things to do, or new passions, or new ways to do the things that you do, or you have so many ideas and new projects, and you actually work on making them happen. You actually put the vision into manifestation, and they love you for it. They love your visions and your details, the way you see the details and the things in your life up close. So they are admiring your tenacity, your confidence, your positivity, the way you make people laugh and crack a joke here and there, the fact that you find treasures and new ideas and you are so inventive, the fact that you see forward in a way that they don't, the fact that you understand things in a way that they don't and you may enlighten them, the fact that you have so much passion and confidence about you, and that you are okay with making some mistakes here and there, that you take the risk to employ your inventions and to make things happen, that you do not get deterred by risk, and that you actually acknowledge risk, but you move forward. So you have this courage, and people admire the courage about you, and people admire that you somehow know how to make golden eggs, how to find the treasures in difficult times, and how to find ideas and to solve things in a way that is inventive, and to show them that things are not as bad as they seem, that you may find treasures even in the difficult moments, and you have such a drive to just see forward, a drive that will help people also see forward because they are with you, and you're such a positive inspiration as well. And I feel such an incredible enthusiasm here, but also sadness. Sometimes people do not understand the way you take risks. They may think that you are foolish. They may take conflicts with you, conflicts of opinion. They may think they know better than you, and they may think you have no experience in some areas. But the fact is that you may see things in the way that makes things easier for you. You do not think in complicated ways, in ways that other people may think. You do not need sometimes that much experience, because your inventions, they just pop up. They don't need that long-term expression, that long-term learning phase. Sometimes you need it, but sometimes you just don't. You just know, you just understand. You just are there and you see things. And this may make you sometimes like a persona non grata. This is what I'm hearing here. Like you are always knowing something the others don't, and you're such annoying sometimes. We don't want you in our group sometimes because you're such a positive, confident person, and we do not want to take the same risks as you. Sometimes we think you are too risky, and you are a bit foolish of doing the things that you do, of experimenting so much. And so we might not like you for it. But actually, even those people admire you. But there are moments when they cannot follow you, when they admire you, but it is just too risky for them to actually keep you in their midst or admire you openly, let's say. But they will follow you, they will reach for you, and they will also observe you. They will let you do those risks, and they will observe you and then admire you again openly. So don't get mistaken when people just think you're foolish or something. They still admire you, and they will admire you more for taking the risks they actually do not understand yet, because they do not see your vision yet. And we also have a few more cards. And I see someone throwing rocks into the sun. And I'm feeling a bit like powerless here, because throwing rocks into the sun, you know that you will never reach the sun by doing this. So it feels hopeless to do some actions. But this is what I am seeing here for you. You do not need always other people to go forward with your actions and your risks. And you may be, pushed out or rejected by people at times. But in those moments, what you're doing is not hopeless. It's what you need to do. You are employing your courage, and this is why people actually admire you. So don't get discouraged in those moments. When people think you're foolish, when they do not understand you, go forward. Show them your courage, and they will admire you openly again. They just don't get you in that moment of time, because they see the golden egg, but they're like, well, we don't know what happens if we reach for the golden egg. We may just get cursed or something. We don't want to do that. We just leave you with those risks. We're gonna leave you, and we're gonna see what you're doing, and then we're going to decide, you know. So they are waiting for you to do your thing, even if they are rejecting you sometimes. Let's go and see these other cards, and we have prophecies and communication. So we see that you are admired also by the things, the ideas that you bring, by the way you communicate and express, and by the inner light that you exude, by the knowledge and ideas that you bring, by the communications, by the risks that you take with your ideas and prophecies, by the preparedness, by the fact that you get prepared. They know that even if you take risks, you will get prepared, and people admire that with you. But the thing is, they do not see most of the time how you prepare. They just see you act. They just see you communicate. They just see you bringing them ideas. They don't see how you prepare. They don't see your inner light all of the time, but they get guided by it most of the time. Let's go forward with what you cannot control. And we see here the seven of coins, the seven of pentacles. And you cannot control the way things turn out, like the consequences. You cannot control the consequences of your ideas, of the way you communicate, what you say to people. You cannot control what they will do with that, like their results. You cannot control where things will lead you. You cannot control the light that people perceive or what people perceive about you. You cannot control your mistakes, your failures. They are going to be there, and they are going to help you grow. You cannot control the way you receive the results of your endeavors. Like, you cannot control when you will receive this golden egg. You can just do your thing, do your actions, have courage, you know. But you cannot control when that courage will have results. You will not be able to understand, especially because this patience, the results are not there for you to necessarily accomplish. This is why you cannot control them, because you need to have the experience of making them happen bit by bit, and understand how to make things happen and manifest them, and how to take risks, and when. If you had control over this, you may not have done all of the things, all of the mistakes, all of the ideas, all of the projects, and the courage may not have been as high as it is right now. So you are not able to control the outcomes, But you can have this courage to experience many things and be okay with experiencing mistakes as well. Here we have the emotional and mental state that helps attract this person or people in your life, the right people or relationships. And I feel here fear here. Fear. This card is like you're fearful of wasting your energy, of trying too much and with no results. You are afraid of just putting so much time and energy into finding the right person or growing the right relationship, the appropriate relationships in your life without having those results that you actually expect. But the thing is, your expectations here will not help you bring the results. You may actually need to take what you have and learn to be grateful and just build from there, go forward with more courage from there. This fear that will take a lot of time, that will be this long and tedious, is actually there to help you build more determination and courage and help you have more inventive actions. It is a help to you. Okay, so here we have emotional mental state that will help attract the people in your life that will be beneficial, including love relationships. And we have the Chariot. Now this state is of a person who has mastered themselves. Now you are not required to do that, but reach towards it. Reach towards being your best at your best and having control over your own life as best as you can and over your reactions. Like, do not speak out of turn. Do not speak over someone else. Do not speak just to make a scene or to impact people in a way to impress people. I'm seeing a lot of rules on speech here. So you need to have a better way to communicate, to speak to people, and from a state of self-discipline, from a state of deep awareness of self, to be sure of yourself, not to be sure like sure of anything, but to be sure that you don't know, for example, that you do not have all of the tools all of the time, and so on. And to show strength, to show power, to show leadership, you need to be in that expression where you are guided by your own emotions, but you do not let yourself be suppressed in your expression or react in violent ways or in inappropriate ways. Here, the mental emotional state needed is that of, let's say, mastery of expression in through words, in which you get to express your feelings even and your sureness in a disciplined way by knowing yourself, by deeply getting to know yourself and keeping your own direction. Here I see a person in their full confidence, because this is what they admire, and courage as well to go their own way, to go and to actually stand up for yourself and your own thinking and your own ideas. They will appreciate you standing up for your own ideas and actually explaining them actually convincing them that they are viable with using the right words, with using the appropriate speech. And I'm having such a havoc now with my stomach, and also in my room I'm hearing so many noises and strange noises, because you need to let go of the noise in your head. This person here is calm and is clear with their own direction, with their purpose. Is a person who has their own purpose and it's not afraid to stand in their own expression and actually speaking about it, telling people your own truth with clarity, being confident and standing up for everything that you are. This will actually help people understand your position, where you come from, who you are. And by showing who you are, you will attract the people that are also in that vibration, that can support you and that can help you and are there for you and will admire you for just being who you are and showing up and being reliable and having direction, knowing where you are going. Even if you don't know the results, having this direction will guide people towards you, will help people towards you. So this person here also has its full power, is aware and is open about who they are, is open about what they are about, their own mind. They're not afraid to express their own mind and to actually find the resources and the necessary things and methods, the solutions. They are not afraid to go over and confront obstacles. They have this innate confidence to tackle obstacles, to go ahead and do things and find the solutions and find the people needed to fix or solve the problems and find everything that you need to put things right, to put things in their place. This resourcefulness, this proper control of the mind and your resources and your power attracts people and is that appropriate mindset to be in. I'm feeling also fear here, fear of being false in front of people, of promising things that you cannot actually deliver, of guiding people the wrong way, of guiding yourself the wrong way, of just going ahead on the wrong track. But the thing is, you know all of these things. So when you know all of these things, you can just be aware of them and do not promise. And just say that. Just say that. I cannot promise you this and this. What I can promise you is actually going ahead and having courage to confront this. And we will find a solution along the way. So you will know how to express yourself in this way with confidence. And this will help you grow and advance and having this power to manifest things in your life. Let's see the actions here. I'm a bit confused right now because here and here you need to have this confidence and this courage to move forward, even if you do not have an appropriate direction, and that may feel confusing at times. You may know, well, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I need to walk this path. I need to walk this path and I need to do this, and I don't have a clue where this drive comes from. And even through that confusion, you will have this drive. And this is you. That is the state in which people admire you and you admire yourself, and in which people come towards you. Because in those moments, you know something they don't. Even if you do not know the actual outcome, you do not know the results of this, you know how to walk on that path, and that's more than the other people know. And that's more than the other people know. And I'm feeling that you may doubt yourself at times, and that's okay. That doubt is there for you to see and actually guide you in some way. Because the doubt, and you hear the doubt in my voice right now, the doubt is there to make you question yourself and to help you see more options, to help you see other things, so you get more choice, so you get more willpower to drive forward. They love your willpower. People love your willpower. And as you show this willpower state, they will go with you, even if you may not guarantee the outcomes or the results. So do not doubt yourself with that. If you are true to yourself and to other people by saying this, you will not go wrong with that. Okay, let's see the actions here. And we have the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. And we see here communicating with the people, being joyful, being happy. Don't doubt yourself. Just go and be with the people as much as you can. Be that enthusiastic person, that virtuous person, confident, happy, that person that makes other people laugh. Make them laugh, make them feel good as they're going with you on that way. And the other step is, as you're going on your way, to be careful, upon the things that you assume responsibility upon. So the things that you assume that you can do, the things that you cannot do as well, the things that you can do now, the things that you can do later, you need to prioritize and to organize and to be okay with what you can do right here, right now, and what you can promise you can deliver to the people in your life, to your loved ones, and that they know your priorities, that they know you, that they just become aware that you can handle this, but not that. And in this way, you also implicate them to help you with the other priorities and to help you actually engage with being confident in handling more and in handling other things. So here, the actions to do is just be yourself, that happy person, and go ahead and connect with people, communicate, and have these happy moments and celebrations, and be okay with yourself, be okay amongst other people, and then go ahead and understand what you can promise and what you can deliver to other people, and how you can handle things, and be more flexible. Be more flexible with yourself and other people. Do not ask from them what they cannot deliver as well. Do not ask from yourself so many things. Just go ease up on the things that you ask from yourself and other people, and bring joy, bring happiness, while being this amazing, confident person who just has the courage to go forward no matter what. Now let's see these cards here. The first step. Oh, and we have third chakra, third eye chakra, and the past. So what you need to do as the first step is to clear your past from your vision, to let go of the past, to let go of seeing and always looking into the past, and to look forward with courage, because this is who you are, and this is how you attract the right persons and people and love relationships in your life. If you have your eye clouded, if your eye is always focused on the past, of course, look at the past, learn from the past, but don't get focused or stuck on the past. If you are clouded, if your vision is clouded, then you do not have the courage to move forward. If you are always looking into the past, you cannot move forward as well. And this is the first step for you, to reorientate your vision and your focus from the past into the future and keep it there. Yes, you can have moments and just look back and learn, but look back only to learn and not to stay there. Here we have an important energy on your way, or an important energy that is beneficial for you in this action to attract the right people. And we have believe in yourself from the squirrel spirit and animals. Now this we see directly, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. This is the most important thing. Believe in yourself, in your courage, in your confidence, in your inner light. Believe in your perception. Believe in what you see in your vision, and look forward and guide people and guide yourself with courage. And here, animals, what I see here is loyalty. So become loyal to yourself, to your vision, to your courage, to your confidence. Believe in yourself and become loyal to yourself. So loyalty to yourself will bring loyal people to your side and will help you see who are those beneficial people and the loyal people, because you get to be that person who knows and feels loyalty, because you understand loyalty by being loyal to yourself. Here, what to focus when starting a new relationship. And we have struggle and receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So we see here that when starting a new relationship, it is useful to focus on receiving that relationship as it is, with appreciation from a perspective of experience, knowing that you will experience this and learn. And also struggle. See that you can focus on getting over the struggle and appreciating the struggle as well. Appreciating people who are not comfortable, who are not easy with you, and receiving them in your sight, in your vision, including them as well. And also not struggling uphill like this fish is doing. You do not need to convince everyone, you do not need to be liked by everyone. Appreciate those who come towards you, but let go of everyone else, and do not struggle to keep them with you, or to attract them, or to convince them of your vision, or to drag them along with you. You do not need to struggle as much to find the right people, but to receive whatever relationships or opportunities come towards you, and then you will see who are the right people. What I'm feeling here is that you may struggle in because you think you need to see the people who are not beneficial up front and to push them away, or to actually not attract them towards you. But here, what we see is that you need to focus on receiving with appreciation all of the opportunities coming towards you, even those that are with pain and struggle, because you will understand more about them by receiving them, and by actually observing them and working with them, than by struggling to know upfront which is the beneficial relationship, and which one is not. So let them express themselves and decide later. Try to decide later, and do not make and focus yourself on first impressions. Now let's see the last messages for you, as we are reaching the end of this reading. And we have here, patience and ease. Patience and ease. It is safe to wait for the right person. Why isn't it focusing? It is safe to wait for the right person. Today I allow life to be easy. So we see here that it's not necessary to struggle as much, but to let things unfold and to receive, to just open to be with people as they are, and not filter as much with first impression. It is safe to wait and be patient. It is okay if you haven't found your soulmate this far, or the right person with which to share your life for a period of time. It is okay. This actually can go easier if you accept your current state, and if you have patience for the right people to come into your life, because you cannot control the results, as I said here in the beginning. You cannot control what people come into your life, and also the results of those relationships, especially if you just try to judge people by first impression. Allow things to be easier. Allow those people to just stay more in your life. Not judge them up front. Not try to filter them. Have patience with them. Let them unfold and decide later. So you can actually reap the benefits of that observation and of that patience later. And let the people come into your life with ease, and appreciate them however they are, whatever they are bringing to you, and do not ask them as much. As I said here, do not ask yourself so much, like to be perfect or them to be perfect. Let them be as they are, and let yourself be as you are. Take it easy. Receive with love and appreciation, and be confident. Be yourself, and believe that you will find those people, and they might be around you right now. I am actually feeling this, that some of the people around you right now are actually really beneficial to you, and you need to acknowledge them. Actually acknowledge them. So I invite you to make a list and to acknowledge the people who actually are beneficial in your life, because you will start to be more satisfied and have more joy and understand things in another way, and understand why they appreciate you will help you understand how to bring more beneficial people in your life right now. Now, pile 2, I wish you all of the best. May you attract the beneficial people in your life and acknowledge them, acknowledge their value and their expression. And may you believe in yourself, be confident, understand yourself, grow and be happy and express with enthusiasm. If you've enjoyed this reading, then do not hesitate, leave me a comment and tell me about your experience. I also invite you to subscribe if you haven't done this already. Click the notifications bell so you get notified about what I post immediately, and also click the like button and support this channel, the like button. I also invite you on the Telegram channel, where you can get notified about everything I post, linking in the description box. And don't rush with communication and the way you speak. You see me rushing and making a mess of my communication. And this is everything for you right now. May you have a wonderful life and attract the most beautiful people around you, and be happy and joyous. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose this selenite heart. Let's get to your reading. We are going to take a look on how to attract the right person, love relationship, or the beneficial people in your life. And first, we are going to see what qualities make you the most attractive. Now I see I'm receiving a vision with a balloon. I'm seeing many colored balloons being released into the air. Some children playing there with the balloons. Adults as well. This is telling me about this desire to lift up, or to feel happy, or to feel okay, and to celebrate. We're gonna see. Right now I don't have a clear view on what that means, so let's go ahead and see what qualities make you the most attractive. And we have the 10 of Swords and the Dragon. Wow. Ooh. What makes you the most attractive is how you handle yourself in difficult moments, and the fact that you know not to stay in your ego and become bigger than life and go with being selfish, and you actually realize your mistakes and own them. What makes you attractive is the fact that you can forgive and that you can understand human suffering and also can help other people when they are suffering. Your most attractive quality is strength, inner strength. Inner strength to go through the most difficult challenges and to actually accept that burden, the suffering, to go through it, get to the other side, and gain strength. Strength to bear more. Strength to wield your intelligence even in the midst of intense pain. To actually realize that you can have so much power and inner standing. You are really a beautiful person. You can accept so many things and you can forgive so much because you can understand really deeply a lot of things about people's egos and about your own ego. You do not let your ego get in the way of you getting along with other people. This means that you kind of create a safe space around you and that you welcome everyone as they are. And this dragon here, this is your power. It is the power to transmute the darkest energies and moments, the pain, and to see yourself beyond the ego, beyond those human limitations, to actually remove those limitations of pain or sorrow by you accepting them and growing beyond them. Your most attractive features are your ability to forgive yourself and your ability to accept, your ability to be soft, to understand so many things, to see deep within other people and yourself, to go so deeply into analyzing your behavior and accepting your mistakes, accepting the consequences, understanding the consequences of your actions. Now, the dragon is an incredible power, and it is a spiritual power to know how to transmute and how to express the biggest inner powers and your gifts and abilities. You are wise. This is what makes you attractive. Your wisdom, your deep understanding of things, your forgiveness, the fact that you can create a place where others can express their mistakes and even their shadows along you, and you do not get scared. You do not get scared by their suffering. You do not push away. You do not shy away from difficult things. You go where the difficult things are, and you can withstand more pain than other people. You can withstand this amount of attack, either from within, from the ego sides, and either from without, in such a wonderful beauty. You get to see the beauty in the pain, in all of the experiences that you have here. You understand to look beyond what's happening here right now. You understand that the pain is not forever, that you can go beyond it, that you can grow stronger, that you can handle it, and that you can become more than the pain. You do not get swayed or broken down by pain. Yes, you may get very deep into emotional states, but even there, you are so beautiful. Even there, you are amazing, and you're doing so much to stay awake, to stay lucid, to stay on the brink of death, I may say. You have this dragon inside of you. And this dragon is capable of handling, well, a lot. And people may not even get to understand how you can support, how you can take so much upon you and be strong and get out of it, and even wear it with beauty, with a smile on your face. People may not understand your view on death, your view on life, and the fact that you do not get easily impressed by pain, by war, by conflict, and that there is so much more to you than you show, that there is a part of you that they may never get because it is deep, and it's this dragon. This dragon is there, and sometimes you let it out, and you know your power, you know your strength, and you know how much pain it can cause to other people. So this is why you do not get impressed as much by your ego, and you work a lot to transform your ego, to transform your limitations, your suffering, and this is why you can take more. People sometimes think that you are suffering more than you actually do, because they don't know that you're actually transforming that suffering into wisdom, that you are this amazing alchemist, that you are doing this while talking to them, and while sitting in the pain, and while going and accepting the consequences and all that is happening to you. And you're there to be present, but not to be swayed and not to be fixed and imprisoned. Another aspect of you is freedom. Because you know how to transmute this energy, this pain, then you can free yourself from the limitations of your mind and your ego. You can go beyond, you can find another way. You will always find another way. You will always rise after you get blocked or put to the ground. People may think you're done many times, but you know that you are not. You know that you're just waiting for you to transform that suffering into something else. You know that you're not done, and that there is always a new beginning after an end. You know a lot of things that are so deeply embedded in your soul, and you feel to me like an old soul that has learned a lot in how to transform and accept pain. Amazing to see you and to have you here and read for you. I actually have some tears right now in my eyes, because It reminds me of an aspect of me. Okay, we also have these oracle cards, and here we have ego and narcissism and luck, chance. So this is also about you and what makes you attractive. Because you have luck and chance, but mostly you have it because you work on your ego and you do not let yourself get stuck in that ego. So chance, life works with you, and this is why you attract so many things towards you, because you transmute the darkness into those opportunities. You transmute the pain and those situations into opportunities. And people may feel that you're lucky, but you know how much effort it takes to transform that energy of pain and suffering. Let's go here, and here we have what you cannot control about this process of attracting the right people in your life. And we have the star. You cannot control your feelings and their feelings. You cannot control their essence, their soul. You cannot actually have and impose something on other people. You have no control over how they feel about you, about what ideas they have, about what is their soul purpose with you, like their soul connections. Why would you want to have that control? This is strange here. Let me ask for more clarity here, because I really wish to understand why would you want to do some control over this. Oh, okay, because sometimes you would like to control your feelings because there's just too much pain, too much to handle at times for you. You know you can take it, but at times you may even fall into really deep holes, and you may fall into powerlessness, thinking that you cannot get out of them, thinking that you're a victim, thinking that you have no power when you have so much strength. So in those moments, you would like to control feelings and also hope and guidance, like, give me guidance right now. I'm in deep shit and I would like some guidance, please. So the thing is, you cannot control the guidance you get in those moments, and throughout your life you cannot control your feelings and other people's feelings towards you, and you cannot control the way they come to you, the way they get attracted, and how your light shines towards them, how you seem to them, your image, your outer image, and their impressions of you. I know that you may desire to have a bit of sway in there, but the thing is, what makes you most attractive, it's part of your power. It's actually inner strength. And by having people criticizing you, victimizing you, by having people abuse you in any way, shape, or form, you increase that power of transmutation. You're challenged. You have something to do, and they are actually contributing to you growing. So this is why this is not under your control, because otherwise you would not grow so much and you would not become so attractive, you know. So this is what you cannot control. And it may be difficult because you know what happens, chance, good luck, and also the consequences. You cannot control them as well. And there's such a desire to control also your freedom and the truth. You cannot control either. Because if you try to control the truth or what it means, the meanings that you convey to other people, or the meanings that other people convey to you, or you try to get fixed that something is the truth and something is not in the same context, then you limit yourself. And again, you need to grow past that. So you cannot control that. But and also the goodness in your relationship, how people treat you, that you cannot control as well. How people act when they are near you. You cannot also ask so that people show you the truth about them, show you their essence. And there is a lot of mystery about this. There is a lot of mystery there. So you can't control the mystery. Like the people coming towards you, they may be mysterious in a way, some of them. You may not get them sometimes. You may just not understand them at all. You're looking for their light, you're looking for their essence, but sometimes that is mysterious to you. So you cannot actually demand that they tell you the truth, that they are just, yes, that they are just to you, that they just are their natural selves. I feel that you have high ethics, really high ethics here, and this is what you can't impose on other people, to have your own ethics and to be able to transmute things like you're doing, to be wise like you're doing, to see the truth like you're doing. So you cannot ask this from other people and ask them to fulfill these ideas or expectations, or ask them to fulfill your wishes and be natural. There's natural that you expect or ask this from people because you are such a master in alchemizing pain and suffering. So you may sometimes, well, get a bit angry with other people, or a bit upset or sad because they will not even try to understand you or reach for your guidance or see that they can actually get out of suffering. So you cannot ask them to get out of suffering and see the light or see the hope or see the guidance like you're doing. Okay. Let's go further and to the emotional mental state that helps attract the right persons, the beneficial people, the appropriate relationships in your life. And we have the Ace of Cups. I'm open as wide as the ocean, receiving, gliding with the wind, being one with everything, being home with myself, actually trusting, believing in the divine, believing in myself, believing that there is hope out there, that there is a beneficial person, that there is love for me, that there is all of the things that I need. Openness here is the word for you, and the state that you need to employ and learn how to employ when desiring to attract the right people. Openness in gentleness, in being loving, tender to yourself, in listening to yourself and your needs, in knowing and being able to also share, being generous in your love, in your emotions, being expressive, actually opening up to receiving love. Because sometimes when you fall into those moments that I've been speaking about in the first card here, is that you forget there is hope, that you forget your own strength, and you may desire to suppress your feelings, as I've been speaking also. And this is why this card here is about receiving an openness, to actually open up to all of the feelings, whether they are difficult, whether they are so difficult. I'm lost a little bit here because this is such a deep state of surrender to your divine self, in trusting that even if you feel the pain, you are here to learn more about inner strength and get over this. Actually, drinking from this cup is drinking from wisdom, and that means accepting all that is given to you, all that you offer to other people, so you can actually offer love. Here is you opening up and also offering love, offering what is most beautiful in you, and offering what you have inside as divine birthright, which is love. Now, we all have access to love, but most of us, we don't know how to handle or how to express it or what that means. So you're invited here to connect deeply with yourself and to learn how to be loving to yourself, because this is when your light grows and strength grows and you become attractive. You become this amazing, attractive magnet for the right beneficial people in your life and the loving people. So here, after going through all of this pain and suffering and getting out of them on your own, you may think that you need to shut off sometimes, to not be so loving, and that's okay. You need boundaries, of course. You need boundaries, healthy boundaries. But sometimes you bind yourself to those boundaries so that you get constricted and you actually reject what's being offered to you. You reject connection and also connection with your divine self. And your spiritual life is really important here, because If you do not stay in this power of yours and accept feelings, then you will not accept feelings of others as well towards you. And you may wish to give or to receive, but not give and receive at the same time. So here you are, the emotional mental state that will help attract the beneficial persons towards you is you accepting feelings, is you opening up to feeling everything and opening up to love, even if it's difficult to you, even when you think you just give too much, or you just do not receive enough, you do not receive as much as you give. Forgive yourself in those moments as well. You do not need to give to the persons that you do not feel like giving. That's not actually giving, you're forcing yourself to do that. And that is not opening to love. Let's go and see the actions to take. These cards are so beautiful, they inspire me so much. I feel so much beauty and I see so much beauty here because you are so beautiful. You are amazingly beautiful. And you may not think that about yourself at times. Okay, what you need to do, and we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. And here we see that you need to let go of trying to change people's feelings or attachments to you, to keep them close or to impose your ethics. You need distance. Both of these cards speak to me about boundaries and distance. And also you getting over the boundaries and the distance. And learning how to deal with the pain and the sorrow on your own. On your own. What I feel here is that you need to accept loneliness first. That you need to accept that many will not understand you, that many will not see what you see, understand what you understand, that many will not understand how deeply you feel pain and how deeply you generally feel, and that you may be really sensitive at times and sensible. I see you here. I actually saw a person on their knees when I was looking at this card. Well, we have here a person on their knees also, but I was seeing this type, like a person in the middle of the street praying. And this is kind of similar to what I saw. I didn't mention it because I didn't know what that was about. So here we have this person. And the balloons. Now I remember the balloons. Oh, the balloons are hope. Yes, also. Because I also mentioned something else about the balloons then. Are the stars the hope? Being hopeful. Being open to see new beginnings, and after I'm getting confused here a little bit because right now I'm receiving many visions. Now I'm asking that they be just ordered so I can see them one by one and not all at once, please. Okay. So first let's go and speak about the person in the middle of the street. Let's just see that up close. What's with this person here? They are praying in the middle of the street that someone will hear them, that someone will hear their pain or their sorrow. Oh, now I get it. You would like people to understand what you've done and how much pain you can feel right now without actually succumbing to it. People may not understand that about you. And I'm sure they do not, most of them. If they didn't do what you're doing, they can't understand. They don't have the context or the wisdom that you have. So how could they understand that? So the thing is, here you need to accept your loneliness in a spiritual sense, not in a material sense, because you can attract many people in your life, but you may still feel alone and distant from them because of your intelligence, because of your astute intelligence. And this may be hard. This may be really difficult, and I know that too. But you're not actually alone, even if you are alone there. There are others that may understand you, but yes, they are really hard to find sometimes. But this life for you may be just to find yourself alone and to actually accept your loneliness. When you will do that, you will be free. You will know how to keep people around you and what people need to be around you. So here you are in your first step, accepting your loneliness and also accepting that you may find the right people, but the right people may not be where you are actually looking. So you may look in places where they are not, and you know they are not. And you may get upset they are not there. Because those people may not be in the common places. They may just be like a treasure to find, you know. You need to search for them. You need to look for them. But not in a way like chasing them or something. But just think about that and connect with them and go over these challenges, these inner challenges. Become more astute, more intelligent by working to accept your loneliness and become okay with being alone. Because after you accept this, you will also start to get to know and see those people that you're actually looking for. And you will also attract a mate or a right partner that can actually fit you. You will realize that your love partner doesn't need to be like you. They may actually also be very different than you, and you will accept them, and you will realize how much you need a different person. So here, the first steps for you is to accept your loneliness, to accept all of these challenges, to get more information on yourself, to get to know yourself better, to get out of conflicts with the world, with yourself, as much as you can, of course, to know how to discern and distinguish what people are beneficial for you and what people are not. And you're gonna realize this by working on yourself and by opening to wisdom and feelings here, and by accepting the people that come to you, not necessarily for them to be immediately your best friends. So do not expect them to be your best friends from the first time. Just let them be, observe, observe, again observe, look closer, look to the details, be keen on the details, keep an eye out but an eye in, be home with yourself, know yourself and what you really want from other people, and observe from afar, and then decide when to open and to whom, because you can also, with your wisdom and understanding, if you accept the feelings and your sensitivity, then you can reach and read people and observe them and see if they are okay to engage with or not, and to find out more information by being observant and by working with yourself as well. Okay, let's see the first step here. And we have the heart chakra and water. So your first step is to accept feelings, to open your heart chakra, to clear your heart, to clear the waters, to clear the old and the past, to clear the hurt, to clear and transmute all of the lost friendships or connections, to clear out your heart chakra and have some hope, and really use your power here. Really use your power. By accepting the emotions, you will start to better use your power. And it will not take as long as it used to take for you to transmute this energy, because you will start clearing out. So I'm hearing here that sound meditations, sound healing may do you good, and also dancing, just to get out and move the energy in your body, and listening to music, all that, all about music and sound here. And use the water with the sound, like imbue the water with a state that you like, for example, or a music, a type of sound that you love, and then drink that water as an exercise to connect more with your heart chakra and with love, and open up more to the loving people in your life. Because you may be constricted after doing so many transformations and also having to do with so much pain. And nobody is asking for you to do these transformations in a perfect way, by the way. So you can get cleared out immediately and always. You learn. We learn as we go through life. And you will learn more if you open up to feel more, because you can. Yes, there is pain there, of course. There is sorrow and other types of feelings. But this is part of you, like learning how to deal with feelings and pain. Okay, let's go. What's important, or what energy to take into account when desiring to attract new people. And we have boundaries and claim your independence. Again, here with accepting your loneliness, or accepting this inner loneliness or spiritual separation. Claim your independence. So you really need to accept that in yourself some way, and to detach and to clean out and to set up some boundaries. Not necessarily to separate yourself from others, but to distinguish yourself and to really employ your inner strength, and to know that people in your life will also need to respect your boundaries if they love you. You do not need to just give to the wrong people so much. You do not need to give up your independence while being in a relationship. And this is why here you need to accept independence, loneliness, understanding how to maintain a certain distance and how to maintain, this observation and individuality, how to maintain your individual self in a relationship. And I know this may feel like it's contradictory. Here we're speaking about opening up, inviting love, and also here at the first step. And then we're talking about boundaries and independence. And this may feel like, well, you're telling me to open up, but to close up, I don't get it. Well, it's not like that, There are so many nuances here and subtleties. So let's just clear this up, clear the waters here. Opening up doesn't mean you do not have boundaries or independence. While you open up to love yourself and offer love in a new way, when you start loving yourself, you will also love freedom and independence about yourself. And you will also recognize yourself as an individual soul, as separate, and you will see the differences between you and others, and you will know that boundaries make a part of love. I mean, your boundaries doesn't mean that you keep out people. It means that you protect yourself. It means that you have a right to have your own rules of engagement, of connection. You have a right to put boundaries and to not give when you don't have anymore, and not give to the people that you do not feel like giving. Because you may also, because of your forgiving expression and this wisdom of yours, you may forgive people for many things, and that may just make them feel like they can get away with many things, that they can abuse you or they can do so many things, while you know that that's not true. That's not true. If I'm kind to you, if I understand, if I forgive you, doesn't mean that you need to break my boundaries. Doesn't mean that you have a right to attack me or abuse me or criticize me. It doesn't mean that. So here you are learning to love yourself even more by putting up boundaries and loving your freedom and your independence. So you get to be with people and you get to attract people who also appreciate you. They do not need to understand your wisdom or your deep insight or how much pain you can take. They don't need that. But if they actually respect and appreciate you, then that's enough for starters, of course. That's enough to begin with. Okay, let's go and see here what to focus when starting a new relationship. And we have movement into balance and be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Now, pertaining to yourself, it is time to focus and understand that you do not belong to someone else. You belong to yourself first. And if you are authentic about your feelings and about your true thinking, then you can also be authentic about your boundaries. And you don't need to do this in a forceful way. You can use kindness to tell people about your boundaries and who you are and what you do not allow in your presence. And these boundaries are also to protect your emotional sensitivity and to give you space, because when we feel safe, so these boundaries are also about your emotional safety. When you feel emotionally safe, then you can express freely and open up. So I hope that this is clear here right now. So when starting a new relationship, be authentic to who you are and move into balance, so you do not get pulled into a relationship just because the person is nice, but you're not actually feeling it, right? You're not actually feeling it there, as this person is nice, but you may not actually want to be with them or be around them. You may not actually want to engage with them, even if they're nice and they're beautiful and they seem to be fun and so on. If you keep true to your feelings, then you will not get, how to say this, you will not get exhausted and depleted and need to close up again, because here, accepting your independence, accepting your loneliness, accepting you to be alone, you will strengthen yourself and your boundaries and your love for yourself, and you'll get to be more authentic. And when you are authentic in your relationships and you think about balancing what you give and what you receive and so on, when you think about receiving, you may not want others to give you because you may think that you have enough. Again, if others cannot give you, then how would you like to find out if they are a match for you? You need to open up and receive here love from other people as well as loving yourself. And when you start a new relationship, by being authentic, you kind of push the other people to be authentic as well. And if they're not authentic, you will know, you will understand. And this will help you a lot with relationships. You're a really beautiful, kind person, sensitive, that would like to have beautiful relationships, but maybe you haven't attracted the right people. I'm sure that you have at least one person who you will call loving and with whom you will resonate around you, but you feel like maybe there is more out there, and maybe you will find others as well. I wish you all the best with finding loving people, and may you accept your independence, your inner loneliness. May you accept to put up some boundaries that are healthy for you, so you can get to be authentic with yourself and loving with yourself. Now let's finish with these cards here, and we have rituals and priorities. Let's read them. Steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea. Let wisdom sneak up on you. Let wisdom sneak up on you. This is telling you to do simple things, to connect with this realm, to be present, to let go, and to let wisdom come to you as well, because you may get a lot of wisdom in these moments by doing these simple rituals and not by always transmuting that difficult energy. So you can also transmute by doing these simple, steady rituals every single day. And we have priorities. The quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. So here we see that the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. So in this case here, it speaks about how you spend your time with people, with whom you spend your time, to whom you dedicate your energy, and to whom you dedicate your attention. Do those people actually are in sync with you? Do they actually are beneficial? Are they actually beneficial for you? Think about that. To whom you give your attention and energy, and your forgiveness and your openness. We've reached the end of this reading. I hope that you get to recognize more this power within yourself, and you protect yourself, and you get to value yourself, to value who you are, your inner strength, your independence, and to actually understand that love comes first to you from within. And by accepting that, you open up to people who actually can support you in finding that real love. If you've enjoyed this reading, then don't hesitate, write me in the comments, let me know about your experience. I also invite you to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, to click the notifications bell so you get notified if I post something new here, to support this channel by liking this video. I also invite you on the Telegram channel where you will be notified about everything I post. Until next time, I wish you all of the best. I truly admire you, your strength, your inner strength, the way you can handle difficult moments. I admire the dragon within you, and I really hope you start to see it and admire it yourself. Hi Pile 4, welcome to your reading. You chose this clear quartz moon. Let's get into your reading straight away. I will let visions to come as I read. Sometimes I may not actually tell you the visions, but just get the meaning out of them and relay it to you. Let's go and see the first cards, and we have what qualities make you most attractive. By the way, we are looking at how to attract beneficial people in your life, whether they are friends or a partner or a love relationship. And we have for you the Eight of Cups and the Black Egg. What makes you attractive is the way you feel about many things, is the way you believe in yourself, is the way you trust life, and the way you let go of influences that are not beneficial for you, the way you remove addictions from your life, the way you express authentically, the way you do not let yourself influenced by the feelings, the dreams, the illusions of other people. You are also attractive by the passion with which you explore your inner worlds, the passion to know yourself, and by the passion to understand yourself and other people in their authentic selves. You are also attractive because you know how to convey truth, how to tell the truth without an influence or an attachment to your results or the outcomes of other people or their reactions. You are attractive, mostly attractive when you are true to yourself, when you surrender to your inner truth, when you are that authentic self without the influences of others, when you let go of people pleasing, when you let go of what other people say, think, believe, desire, when you let go your attachments to your own desires, dreams, and illusions, and you become real with yourself and with other people, and you see the truth. The black egg here is about that. Is about what's inside of us as truth, what's inside of us as expression and authentic self. And it's like the black sheep, the one that is different but authentic in its way of thinking and doing. And it is this desire to deeply connect with yourself and your spiritual self, your divine self. And the surrender to life, the trust that you have in life. When you are in this state, you are mostly attractive to other people. I feel a lot of freedom here and also coldness, like a cool breeze and the cool of the ocean, the cool ocean, the water, and the water of a cool spring. I'm seeing a lot of water right now, running water, and also the ocean. And I feel like I am just at the ocean, smelling the salt and just walking on the beach. Because you are so refreshing when you are like that, when you are in your truth. You are amazingly cleaning and clearing up other people's illusions and show them your real self. And this may be also intimidating, I am told. This may be intimidating for some people, but you are amazingly admired and attractive at the same time. And it's getting hard to breathe right now because I feel a pressure on my chest and a pressure to close my eyes, like this character here. To close my eyes and just to drift off, just surrender, just be inside in silence. Your silence is also really enticing. And I'm hearing and seeing a person that is in a room with other people, but is keeping to themselves. They are not showing off or goofing around. They are just sitting in silence, but they shine so bright that they attract people like magnet, like it's really mysterious and enticing. That silence calls people because you are sitting there in your own self, in your true self. And this silence is really also really attractive. Now I'm seeing someone a really beautiful, sensual woman, acting, moving in certain ways with her hands, with her eyes, mimicking, because your expression is also really attractive. Like the way you move, the way you look at people, the way you shake your head, the way you whirl your hair around your fingers, the way you play with your hair, the way you smile is just so attractive. It's like you don't need to do much to actually attract people, but just sit and be yourself and move and just let your body move, surrender to the feelings that you have in that moment. You're so clear. I feel, and I actually am I am smelling such a refreshing air right now. Clear air, like clear mind, clear heart. You can get to be so clear, have so much clarity and truth about yourself, that you're like a pool of knowledge and wisdom that people want to drink, that people want to taste, and that people want to reach. So mysterious but so nourishing. You are so nourishing and healing to people. You have this healing expression upon yourself. And when you are in this healing expression, that is so truthful and natural to you, you are so, so attractive. And you are calm and cool and condensed. This is the word that I'm getting. Because you get to keep your cool in situations and not to get distracted or influenced by other people or the situation, and you want to just go deep and just be yourself. Let's see the other oracle cards here. And we have deception and bad influence and the energy of the cosmos. So here, these are telling us about the fact that you can drive away bad influences, that you can be so clear and see the truth in order to let go of all of the bad influences, all of the illusions, the temptations, the addictions, the deception. You can see it. And this is also really attractive. And the snake here reminds me of the truth that is also very enticing and attractive, but can also sting or be really shocking to people. And you may have the same effect, like attract people towards you, but be also intimidating and somewhat shocking at times, because your clarity at times may shock people, and your truth, yourself, being in yourself, being so connected, you are so connected to the energy of the cosmos, to yourself, you're so connected to your spirit, to life, to soul. You are channeling things, you are bringing wisdom to life. You may have a lot of psychic connections to other people and spirits, to guides, and also psychic abilities, of seeing things, seeing in the dark, because also this is about emotional clarity and empathy. You may have a lot of those, and those are also attractive to people. Now, not all people that come around you may be there for you to have a deep connection, because you are also attractive, because you can create deep connections to people and make people feel so deeply, make people feel things, and they may actually get addicted to you somehow. Some of the people, of course, not all of them, and this is not for all of you, just for some of you, because you are so mysterious and attractive at times when you are in that state. Let's go here and see the thing you cannot control. And we have the Four of Wands. So you cannot control the people's commitment to yourself. How people commit to the relationship, how people go deep with you, how people create a really, let's say, worthwhile connection and also a long time connection with you. You cannot control that, and also how they commit to you, because I'm feeling that you may be asking for commitment from other people, but not all people are available to do that, or are also capable of doing that, capable of actually committing to go with you deeply, to connect with you deeply, to open up to you, to be also in your admiration, to be there for you, to have this safety as in a committed relationship. You cannot ask that from other people, and you cannot put that as a condition to be in a relationship with you, because many may be there just for a short while or for something else and not necessarily a deep connection. So this is for you to realize that you need more flexibility here, that you cannot impose rules on how people connect with you or their commitment towards you and their implication, their passion, their energy. You cannot actually influence their passion towards you or their energy and how they stick around. Some people may create an attachment to you, and this is not something that some of you like. So you may actually not invest those people with commitment, because that type of commitment you do not actually enjoy. So here you cannot control people's addictions, commitments, and their rules of connection, and also the type of attention they give you. How much do they implicate their energy into this connection, and how much they don't? Let's go further and see here emotional mental state that helps attract this person towards you. And we have the Seven of Wands here. So here I see you standing up for your truth, for your clarity, standing up for who you are in your authentic self, Because by showing people your position, who you are, your mental state depends on your confidence, on your trust. So here your mental state, the one that attracts people towards you, is showing your position with power, is sticking to the ground, to your foundation, showing yourself with no fear, confronting people, confronting conflicts, showing that you can deal with obstacles, showing that you can deal with whatever is coming towards you, showing that you can stand by yourself and take your side, showing that you can uphold your truth with the facts if you need to, with information, with knowledge and wisdom, showing that you can actually explain if they need to, that you can actually hold on to your own position because you have the power and the energy and the knowledge to do that, and that you can confront everything and everyone, and that you will not be deterred to forget yourself and not be authentic to yourself because others are telling you otherwise. This stance is a stance of feeling okay with who you are, is a stance of inner knowing and trust, is a stance of showing other people who you are and also setting up your boundaries, saying no when you mean no and saying yes when you mean yes, being clear with people, like telling them what you need from them, what you desire from them, what you expect, telling them what you mean, explaining yourself if necessary, and showing off your implication, your dedication, your perseverance, your determination, your energy, your passion to stand as yourself, even if you're not understood, even if you may not have the chance to win an argument, for example, but they will appreciate your stance and your valor and your determination and the fact that you trust yourself so much. Let's go and see here the actions to take. And we have here the Page of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So here we have the Page of Swords. I am really determined to find out the truth about everyone, and I'm working and I'm being true to myself and loyal to myself. So here you need to start with the truth about yourself and also with your intelligence, to trust your intelligence, to trust your instincts, to trust your keen observation, to be loyal to yourself, to show reliability, to show that you can be there for other people and that you do not back down from showing them the clarity that you have, from using the cut of the sword when it is needed, for that you do not back down from fighting or keeping the side of people, that you do not back down to protect themselves, to protect them, and to protect the people that you think are in need, that you know who you are and you are true and just. You need to show that. And without showing the people for what you stand and your true self, without doing that, you will not be able to attract the people that are beneficial for you. So this Page of Swords tells me about this need for you to be truthful, for you to be cautious, observing as well, for you to analyze things, to explore, and to be curious about people, to ask many questions, to analyze, to really get down to real things, to be serious about it, but also playful, to have clarity and freshness, to have this and to take the actions necessary for other people to see this about you. And then the Knight of Coins tells me about the step to be loyal to yourself and also to the people who deserve your loyalty, and to work and to be determined to never back down, to have this determination to never stop from upholding your truth, to never get backed down or stuck in other people's opinions, ideas, emotions, dreams, and to go for your dreams, to be true to yourself and go for your dreams, to know your direction, to know where you're going, to keep your direction and to go steadily but surely, always forward. To stick to your plans, to stick to your discipline, to be disciplined and okay with yourself, to show people all of these things about yourself, and to be sure that the other people know who you are, especially about your justness, your fairness, so they may trust you as well, so they may know they can rely on you, that they can trust you as well, so they may know they can come to you for ideas or for support, and they may know that you consider them worthy of being by their side. And also, take it slow, persevere, get to know people slowly. Do not rush into first impressions. Do not rush and project things about people. Be open and hear them out. Have an open mind to what they're saying, to how they're expressing. Observe them. Be observant and persevere in your stance and your inner calm and your wisdom, so you can find those people that actually are worth your while and that can also be loyal to you in the way that you feel appropriate. Let's go and see here your first step. And we have timeline and direction. So your first step is to determine your direction, is to determine your truth, because it's part of your direction, and to orient yourself, to guide yourself. You need to guide yourself and center yourself in your own soul and guide everything, like your life, from there. Let go of the doubt and go within and find your direction. And there you will also find the opportunities in your life, your timelines, your choices, and your inner direction. So the first step is for you to get a grip and settle on your direction and your timeline. What you choose, where do you need to go, what do you see forward, what is your direction, how would your direction in human relationships. Like, where do you want to go with a person? And be aware that not all people can get to your direction, can get to the results, or have the same purpose as you or the same path. So this is why you need to be clear about your path and your direction, because you need to find those people that are beneficial to you on the same path. If you're wandering on other paths in other directions, then you cannot find the beneficial people because they will not be on that path. So first you need to clarify your direction in relationships and how you see relationships. What's your purpose? What you need there? What are your needs? What is your desire there? Your dream about your relationships. Here we will see important energies in this matter of attracting other people towards you. So what's important for you to know? And we have here dreams, and the abundant universe will provide. So what I understand here is that you need to stick to your dreams, to your dream relationships, to your direction here, and to not back down. This is because you are able to have a dream that you can get to. You are able to let go of those illusions, and you know what can be achieved and what can be real. So this is why trust your dreams and put your intentions, your direction in your relationships. What kind of people do you want near you? What kind of connections do you need? What do you need from others? How? Be clear about that, about your dreams, and the abundant universe will provide. So trust those dreams. They are becoming clearer and clearer to you. So trust those dreams, because the abundant universe will provide for you. So don't doubt that. Do not settle for less than you can achieve. This is what I am hearing here. Do not settle for less. Set your direction and your dreams and let go of that. Let go of that into the universe, and the universe will help you, and it will bring people towards you. Let's go here and see what to focus on when starting a new relationship. And we have ascension and romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. This is because your dreams will come true, and you will recognize that person because you have created that connection with your spiritual expression by thinking, by visualizing that person, by applying and asking for the qualities that you need. You will get that person to come into your life, and then you will know that, and you will be able to lavish the one that you love with personal attention and affection. And here, ascension, what I'm hearing from this card is that you are about to reach out to this person, to the amazing person, your soulmate, or to the right people in your life, your tribe. You are rising to that occasion. You are clearing up your direction, your dreams about this. And you are putting out the energy out into the universe to do this. You are reaching out to those people that you need. and you will be reciprocated soon, for some of you. So here, when you know and reach for that person, be sure to accept this romance and to go deep, because this is what you are. This is who you are. This is your power and your most attractive feature. And for some of you, just be careful. And here we have in these steps to be careful, to be cautious, to be discerning, to be reliable and loyal to yourself, and stick to your dream and your direction, to not compromise yourself, to not just give your love to people who may be similar to what you are looking for, to stick with your dreams because they will come true, to stick and trust and believe, and call out to the universe to satisfy your need, because that person or those people are out there for you, and you may reach to them in a spiritual form first. Connect to them spiritually. You may be spiritually connected to them, but by doing this consciously, you get to attract them into your life. So again, do not settle for less than you are deserving. Now this pressure on my chest is alleviating. I am able to breathe in a proper way, or in an easier way, because I feel that this is like a burden to you. Like you may be looking for this for a while right now. You may have lost hope, some of you, and you may under-evaluate yourself and overrate other people. You may overrate yourself in some aspects as well, for some of you, and that is not so you can be bigger, but so you can reach your power, because you're not feeling it anymore here. But your power here, your most attractive quality, is to be true to yourself. And if you're not true to yourself, you cannot expect for the universe to be true and real to you. So let's go and see the last messages for you here. And we have risk, and here we have take a chance. Every risk is a success when you are committed to learning and growth. Every risk is a success when you are committed to learning and growth. Committed to learning and growth here. Risk. It doesn't mean that you just throw the dice. Here the risk is to let go of your expectations, and also the expectations of commitment from other people, and to let go of asking for less than you deserve, and to settle or to be compromised, to take the risk on your dreams, to take the chance on what you really desire. And here we have space. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove than what you add. Give yourself the gift of space. So here we see that you also need some space, that inner exploration that I've been speaking here. So some space also means time, and also means that state of observation that you need in the first steps, to see what's real about the other people and what you need, and to give yourself space and time to see and discern and have patience to recognize the appropriate people and relationships for you. So take the risk and the chance to be yourself, to tell the truth about yourself, to take a stand about being who you are, about taking your side and showing people who you are in your truth, and letting go of expectations, setting up your course, your directions, and just go with them. Believe in your dreams. Now we've reached the end of this reading. I wish you all of the best in your relationships. May you find the appropriate people. May you find your tribe and your soulmate if you haven't found one already. And may you express with joy and love and tenderness. And now I'm almost out of voice. I'm trying to find that voice again. So, if you've enjoyed this reading, don't hesitate and let me know in the comments about your experience. I also invite you to subscribe if you haven't done this already, to click the notifications bell to get notified about everything I post, to support this channel by clicking the like button, to also come on the Telegram channel and there you can be notified about everything I post, including other things on my website. You may be wondering why I struggled through this, but it is just a way to learn my voice and to express freely. And this is something that you're also challenged with right here, right now, to express freely in your own authentic self. And here is my voice again. So, because I wasn't speaking about that, I didn't have a voice for a while. So you need to bring your voice alive out there, to speak out your truth. To speak out your truth with tenderness and clarity and empathy. Okay, so I wish you all of the best. And I hope I see you next time into the next readings. Until then, may your life be full of tenderness, love, and may you have the courage to take the risk on your dreams.